What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the second part of the 50th episode of youtube.com/ImprovGaming.
You know I'm gonna get you so bad on the next episode.
As usual, I am the biggest Zelda fan in the world, Jeremy Bird. If you don't believe me, there's a tattoo of the Triforce on my arm. Biggest Zelda fan in the world, coming at you once again. I have tears in my eyes right now.
With a tear in my eye!
I'm joined by my two best friends in gaming.
And the serious one here.
Shut up, Pete.
Tune in for behind the scenes to know what we're laughing about.
Are you gonna put that?
I'm definitely putting it.
If I was ever sure of anything, it would be this.
This moment.
Okay, first to my right, he is the host of the most, Mr. Pete Anderson.
I'll take my hat off this time because
Oh,
we're actually recording. Was it bad?
And to my far right, he has the best ponytail in the business.
It's
all right.
fabulous.
Mr. Nicholas De Jesus.
How's it going tonight, everybody?
Holy shit, I'm lightheaded right now. I'm laughing so hard, God.
I've
Oh
just been
my
serious
God.
the
Yeah,
whole time.
50th episode, we're going to be talking about Gamecube Games. But, gentlemen, I propose to you, I
Hairball.
finally get what Nick is going through. Let me phrase it again. I finally get what Nick's issue have with Street Fighter 4 and how slow it is. How do you like them apples? I finally figured it out.
Oh.
It took me fucking forever, but I finally fucking figured it out.
Alright, so what drew you to this conclusion?
Okay, so I went back and played Ultra Street Fighter 4 on Xbox 360, just futzing around and playing with it, and I'm like, alright, I played it for a good hour after playing Street Fighter 5. I'm like, holy shit, this motherfucker is right. You're walking like a fucking tank. The other thing was I went back and I did a little bit of research and actually found out, because the last time you said before Street Fighter 5 it was Street Fighter 2 you played? Or what game was it prior to that? So I'm trying to remember.
Well, mind you, I get confused because there's the Capcom versus Marvel that I've always played, right? So,
Yeah, did you play Street Fighter versus X-Men is my question.
Yes, but I only played that in the arcades.
Yeah, that was the brainchild to go for the next direction for Street Fighter. That was the brainchild. That was the game concept, like the fighting mechanic for it. And I played that because it intrigued me on PlayStation one day. And then basically, I started playing that. I then played Street Fighter 4. I'm like, holy shit, he's fucking right.
Yeah, it's a completely slow game.
Oh my, it's instead of taking, because like, holy shit, because what I love doing in X-Men vs. Street Fighter is you turn the speed up to max and you're flying around the screen like fucking Goku and Frieza in Dragon Ball Z. Like, holy shit, like, I didn't realize it now, but Nick, I don't say this, but you're right in that instant. That game is slow as balls. It's a combo.
Like thumb apples.
I like that. Because Street Fighter 4 is not it's a combo game. It's not a fighting game. It's, if you don't know what you're doing.
Even still, like it's you guys are fans of Evo, and you guys have gone to Evo repetitively. I've never gone.
Third year running.
Fourth year for me.
Not that I wouldn't want to go, but I'm just saying, like, you guys have consistently gone for the past 4 years, 3 years, and you guys have seen.
You should have said 3 to 4 years. That's the proper way to say that goddamn sentence.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Stop being
I'm so
brat
sorry.
today, Jesus.
Oh, I'm getting him back every chance I get.
So you've actually experienced. These guys have no idea what's going on. I promise you, tune in
Stay to the end of the episode.
behind the scenes. You'll see what's going on. But you guys have gone there consistently, and you saw the release of Street Fighter 5 or
Yep.
Street Fighter 4.
Yep.
I'm sorry, and you saw what those competitions were like.
Yeah.
They were dead, and there was a reason why they were dead. Was because there is a very specific way to play Street Fighter. And it is designed around that mechanic. And it is open to combos. But if you make it solely about combos, people are scared to go to it.
I threw my head in that tournament, Ultra Street Fighter 4. You know how long? Let's see. So it's 2 out of 3. 2 losses, and you're out. I was out in about 3 minutes. 3 minutes to knock me out. I won 1 round out of 9 fights. That's just going each, like literally 2 rounds of fight. One, and that was it. Because I couldn't get near the goddamn guys, and I'm like, why the fuck can't I get near them? But
That's where you got the Hadouken in.
Yep.
Or like how I like to say that.
But definitely, Nick, good point. I finally figured that one out. How do you like them apples?
I love them apples. Those are some delicious apples.
Red Delicious.
It always feels good. Golden delicious.
No, there's one that's called Red Delicious.
Yeah, but there's also one that's called golden delicious.
Yeah, I was saying Red Delicious.
Well, I was saying golden delicious because that's
You know
better
what?
than red.
Granny Smith, motherfucker.
But if you didn't know, this is the greatest video games cast in all the Mushroom Kingdom, all of Albion, and every past, present, and future incarnation of the shitty Assassin's Creed series.
Patent pending.
Patent pending.
We're three best friends who talk about video games every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we honor you with Let's Plays every Tuesdays and Thursdays. We do have our Broforce coming up. No, wait, Broforce was yesterday, excuse me. And also we bring you the biggest news in gaming, brought to you by the 1UP News provided by Mr. Pete Anderson and myself. And from time to time, we honor you with special live streams. If that sounds good to you, hit the subscribe button and share our beautiful faces with your friends. And now, on to the topic at hand. The top 5 best GameCube games.
Oh, that's the topic.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
yes. Welcome to the gala.
So, since...
Gala?
Gala.
That was such a waste.
Or is it?
But since
Reload.
since I started off last time, we go right across the couch. I'll start it up. Quick honorable mention. This may come to a shock to people, but Super Mario Sunshine. How
As
do
an honorable mention for myself as well.
you want to take this one, or do you
Well,
want?
we can do it together.
We did tag team.
You can Broforce it.
There you go.
That's
right?
it.
Plug. We did tag team Twilight Princess, so let's do this. I say it's an honorable mention because it's a good Mario game, but it's not the best. If you're gonna
Yep.
play the game, go straight through. Don't bother with the fucking 120 star thing. It's not worth the ending. I've done it. I'll explain it in a minute. But go
It's a cool concept. Let me get that straight. It's
I'm
a
fine
cool
with it.
concept with the water mechanic and everything like that. But coming off of Mario 64, which
Oh
was
my god!
phenomenal up and down game, to come to this game, which everybody was like, wait, water? And then you have to, what?
What the
And it was just very weird to get into, you know, and I ended up borrowing your GameCube and played it a little bit.
I've
and I
never
just
seen this guy
couldn't.
get more frustrated at a Mario game than that
Yep.
game. I was like, holy shit.
That's
But all
why
I'm
it's an
saying is-
honorable mention.
Here's the deal. Go straight through, like I said. Don't bother with 120 stars, only because you get a fucking photograph at the end of it. You get the 120 stars, you defeat Bowser, and you get a fucking photograph at the end of the game. Thanks for the special. Fuck you, Nintendo. Alright, on to my number 5. We're gonna go back to the launch title of the GameCube, Luigi's Mansion. I love that game from when it came out. Everybody shits on the GameCube because it didn't start with a Mario game. It's different. It's Luigi gets one of his first big games. I don't count Mario's Missing or whatever that other game that Luigi was the main star on Super Nintendo. But this was Luigi's first game, and they did it right. He gets a mansion, he's scared of ghosts, and he needs to go in and save his brother. That game, when as soon as I found out that Mario actually was captured by Big Boo, King Boo, I was like, I have to finish this game, I have to save Mario.
My number 3.
And then, god damn it, and they did it right.
Yeah, it was one of them, when you let me borrow your GameCube, it was one of the games that I said I want to play. I played 3D Moon. I loved the hell out of 3D Moon. And to be able... Darkmoon.
Sorry, I was like, wait, that's wrong. It's Darkmoon.
Because I'm thinking 3DS.
It's all
My
good. Yeah,
apologies.
it's good. I'll take it.
But Darkmoon was absolutely cool but it being just in one, mansion in the original, it was cool because like each part would open up and you would get the key and all that stuff. It was fantastic.
It was amazing.
Absolutely fantastic.
Nick, what's your number 5 if you have any?
No,
it's
it's
just-
GameCube, bro.
Alright, so
Never
it's just
played
gonna be on us
it.
then.
Never played it.
Do you have nothing for Nintendo?
Nothing at all.
Alright,
For
then.
GameCube, nothing.
This will be short then. Alright.
I never played the GameCube.
You missed out.
Heard great things about it. Heard great things about it, but I've never actually played it.
Well, I have another honorable mention if I may.
Go ahead.
Metroid Prime.
Yep, go with it because that didn't make my list either. But I can agree.
I enjoyed it for the little bit I played with it. First person shooter.
Oh, wait, I
didn't
did play Metroid Prime.
Good for you.
Absolutely honorable game.
Fuck
didn't
you!
like it?
No, not at all.
Why?
Because it was terrible.
You're
Wait,
right.
Metroid Prime, was that the first person shooter?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
I
Didn't
loved
like it at all.
I loved it to take Metroid out of the 2D into the 3D scale.
Yeah, I didn't like the first person shooter mechanics of that game.
Well, nobody
Specifically.
You don't have a list to shut your mouth.
But no, I would be sad not to mention it as an honorable
Yeah,
mention.
it was gonna be on my top 5, but I was like, the first game was really good. The second one is such a pain in the ass. I didn't want to put it on my list, and then the third one's on Wii, so I can't even do that. But definitely, I agree with you on that.
So now, what's 4 for you?
Number 4 is Soul Calibur 2.
Ooh, very
Yes, because it's Link on there, and because it was out of the 3. Oh, like how you crushed me. It was
every day.
It was out of the 3 because on PlayStation you got Heihachi as the extra character, and on Xbox you got Spawn. But the fact you got Link in this game, you actually gain different weapons throughout Soul Calibur. Just a hands down amazing game to play. Highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Multiple hours lost. Him and I actually played that, and he beat me. Good for you. But just, oh my god, how much fun would you say that game was from the time you did play it?
Not as fun as what's going to happen to Nick in a couple minutes.
Oh god. Alright, what's your number 4 then?
My number 4, I'm glad you asked, is of course Mario Kart Double Dash.
I forgot that one. Damn it.
I love Double Dash. I love the dynamic with 2 characters and one controlling the cart while the other uses the items.
Yep.
And just the variety and the different.
These are the guys that work. The 50th episode. We're completely serious on PlayStation, and when it comes to Nintendo, I can't get a fucking word in.
No, but
Because these 2 idiots.
I love the courses.
Yeah.
Everything about it was just a fun, different.
Just keep
I
going.
fucking hate you all. I love the courses. I'll talk to you. You know what? I'll talk to you. I love the courses. I love the mechanics.
I'm sorry.
I enjoyed it because if you remember, the next one we had was for the Wii, and you had to use the peripheral.
That was a pain, yes.
So it was nice to have before Mario Kart 8 with the whole little traditional of the Mario Kart.
I probably know what he's laughing at. Nope, I was wrong. What the fuck?
I'm done.
I loved it too, because to go from 64 to Double Dash was a big leap, in my opinion. And they did it right. What?
I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here like paying attention.
Oh, we're trying the
And
conversation.
Pete's like, looking
Now,
at
would
me
you
all
say the Double Dash is
suspiciously.
your favorite Mario Kart?
No, it has to be 64 or Mario Kart 7.
Okay, fair enough.
Because
For the 3DS.
the 3DS, yes.
Okay.
Like, Double Dash is good, but it didn't quite make the list because I worked on the 2-character concept, but other than that, I still think 64 is the best.
Oh, I gotta rub my eye for a second. What was your number 3?
Number 3 is Star Fox Adventures.
Really?
Yeah.
Walk me through this, sir. Let us stroll down Jaywalk Ave.
Okay. Yeah.
Scroll down, jaywalk.
If you know me as well, I'm a huge Star Wars.
Star Wars!
Oh,
Ah!
that's not Star Fox.
Yeah, huge Star Fox fan. And to go from 64 to Adventures, it's a big change, but I'm always up for new things. I know that everybody bitched and moaned and complained because I'm wondering if there's something on my face or something because it wasn't going to hate you.
No, you're fine. It's probably me.
Okay, but I forget because Adventures was originally a different game and they turned it into Star Fox. I can't remember which one. But I liked it for what it was. Just how the game was done, how the adventure was set with Fox, and he has to be on the planet with the dinosaurs and everything. And I was a fan of it. Everybody's like, really? What about Star Fox Assault? I'm like, okay, Star Fox Assault was good, but the game just didn't hold up. It was just like, I didn't like the story side of Adventures. I liked not Adventures, about Assault more.
Very cool. My number 3 is, let me take a look at this, is Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door.
I'm really slacking today. That's actually one of the best games. Plus, they also have a new one coming out this year.
Do you have anything in there? I want to look in, but I'm afraid you're going to hit me in the eye. No, for people who know, in N64 time, Paper Mario, probably one of my favorite N64 games.
One of the best games on that console.
So, I'm diving a little bit into 1,000-Year Door. I have a lot of backlog to go through, but I've been enjoying every moment of it.
How
And
far are you? Like, what chapter?
I think chapter 3 or 4, like not too crazy.
You're fine. You're gonna love it.
But it's enjoyable, and I'm really enjoying it. And just to have a great Paper Mario, not this Dream Team Paper Mario and Dream Team
Paper Jam,
thing,
yeah. Which was
just
really
to have
good.
a traditional one right after the Super Mario,
Paper Mario.
Paper Mario, and then the sequel, which was on the Wii, which was Super Paper Mario.
I didn't like Super
See?
Mario.
That's what I was worried about with the 1,000-Year Door, but
No,
that's
let
really
me put it
enjoying
this way, because you played Paper Mario, then you played Super Paper Mario, and now you're playing 1,000-Year Door.
Mhm.
You're gonna love it. Let me put it this way: they took everything that was good about Paper Mario and they made it even better. I think it's the best Paper Mario game, hands down. Great story, amazing characters, keeps you entertained. There are some points that get a little bit irritating, but just because it's the old way Nintendo does the backtracking. Hands down, one of the best games on the GameCube. I can't believe I didn't put it on my list. Shame on you.
I actually forgot an honorable mention, but
What's your honorable mention then?
People might hate me on this, but the next two are honestly either way. At any given time they could be number one. But my honorable mention for the fans, I'm sorry, it was not my kind of Melee, but Super Smash Brothers Melee.
We'll get back to that in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I figured we would. But I enjoy it, but I feel that either 64 has been my favorite or the new one.
I'll get to it when I get to it.
But I just wanted to, because I lost track of my list. The next two, though, are going to be Crunch for Time.
Alright, my number two, Crunch for Time, I got the whole time.
No, like Crunch for what?
So, my number two, shocking to everyone, is Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
That is my number two.
What the fuck is with us? That is awesome.
At least I know you don't have my number one. No, it's a great game.
It caught me off guard.
Absolutely.
Because from what they showed at the demo before, what the original concept was, I was supposed to be more mature, like Ocarina of Time, and then what they turned into, the backlash from that game was unbelievable. I was like, I don't want to play this. This is kiddie looking
Young Link, I want adult Link.
What a way to literally build an amazing Zelda story and actually take the next step after Ocarina of Time.
Yep,
Because I've told you this before and I'll say it again. If you take the Wind Waker map and open it up on the screen and say because I have it, the Legend of Zelda Player's Guide, Ocarina of Time, you open that map up, you put it right on top of the Wind Waker map, everything lines up perfectly where Castle Hyrule is, where Death Mountain is, where Lake Hylia and Gerudo Valley is, everything is lined up perfectly. Wind Waker is exactly Hyrule, I don't know how many years into the future, but it's just that's how you get a timeline going.
See, now and as you know, I played the remastered on the Wii U.
I didn't actually, so.
But it doesn't. Graphics don't matter to me. Everybody knows that. If the gameplay is great, graphics are cool. I do enjoy
graphics are cool. Yeah, no, I get
graphics, but the core gameplay, I was just in love with.
Well, the shittiest games could have the worst graphics and still have
the best gameplay.
Yeah,
absolutely. So to play that and just it had to be number two.
Minecraft.
It was probably one of my favorite Zelda. It probably still is. I mean, Ocarina of Time is great. Don't get me wrong. But I have to say, I really do like Wind Waker. Twilight, I think, is my favorite still. But
for me, it's always going to be Link to the Past.
Yeah, Link to the Past, very good. Link Between Worlds is fantastic. Man. But just for a 3D open Zelda game, it was just. I was worried because I'm I don't know if I'm gonna like Young Link, that cartoonish look, but it engaged me. I love that final boss with Ganon.
The most violently to kill a boss in a Zelda game ever.
Yeah.
The sword in the head.
I didn't expect that. I'm just that is awesome. And with the light arrows and everything like that, and just the mythos of King, I forget his name, but King Hyrule,
the King of Lions, he's called, but he's the King of Hyrule.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
And just seeing him and then that whole dynamic with Zelda, and I was just this is a fantastic, it was probably, if not the best Zelda story I have experienced.
I agree, because here's the case when you start out, it basically is your sister gets captured by a giant bird, now you have to set out and save your sister. I'm alright, I'll save my sister, let's do this. You meet Ganondorf at the, the Forbidden Fortress, and then things go on, you have to go back to the fortress to fight Ganon after you rescue your sister, and the dragon comes and helps you, and the dragon sets the Forbidden Fortress on fire and quote-unquote burns Ganon in that one act of the game, and I'm that's not very kid-like. But then literally for me, it was where, this is how stupid I was in smoking way too much pot in college. It didn't get clicked to me that, Terra was Zelda. Didn't click me, didn't fucking hit me until you end up getting the orbs, you can go into the Castle Hyrule under the water, and then literally I'm just holy shit.
Yep.
But here's my favorites. I remember grabbing
I knew when the scene when you got the Master Sword.
I was just gonna say.
That's when I knew.
What I found great about that scene was, not to cut you off, but was you pull it out, you hold it up, and I'm like, why does it look so different? Because the hilt, it's not powered up. Yeah. That's the spoiler. But literally, I'm looking at, why does it look so different? All of a sudden, I battle Ganon, and I'm just. And
you've had 10 plus years to play this fucking game.
No, but I love it how you battle Ganon that one time with the unpowered Master Sword. And he goes, what does he say? The power of that sword is gone. It's not the glow of the blade is gone. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh no! Now I have to power it up. I can't stop him. But what a shocker of a game because like I heard, like I said, all the fans backlashed. I don't want Young Wayne. This is bullshit, whatever. And I was like, I want to play it, and it was one of the best games I played.
When I played it on the Wii U, it was hands down probably my favorite game I played that year. For first parties, definitely one of the best I played. And to this day, like my number one, honestly, if any other day, like it could, because this also my number one could be on PlayStation 2 where I originally played it, but it was a GameCube. It first came to the GameCube, but let me tell you something. Like if not, it would have been Wind Waker all the way.
Nice.
But.
And we'll go to my number one, which is, you said before, your number 3, Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's the one game on the Wii U, other than Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, that I spent the most time on. And I've said this before, my favorite...
I was putting the notebook down.
Yeah. The fans can hate me for this, but I still think the definitive Smash version is Smash Bros. Wii U. Melee is for an older crowd.
Yep.
It doesn't have the Smash... It doesn't have, like, the Smash kills.
The final smashes.
And to me, everybody's like, oh, it's so good. I'm like, the game, like, the graphics are good, but the graphics haven't aged, in my opinion. It's a great game for me, and all the story, all this, that, these, and those, and everything else. Just an amazing game. One of the best games on the game. Hands down the best game on the GameCube, Melee. Go buy it if you can download it off the network.
Alright, closing out, because we're running out.
What's your number one, buddy boy?
Resident Evil 4. Hands down. Best.
That doesn't surprise me.
One of the best games I played in this console generation. I played it originally on the PlayStation 2, even though it first went to GameCube. Loved every minute of it. I must have played it 3 times and kept changing my arsenal and putting this in, and all the boss battles, and with, I want to say, Riker was the name. Absolutely fantastic. Definitely check out Resident Evil 4.
I can get behind that. So.
But thank you guys for watching part 2 of episode 50
of youtube.com/ImprovGaming, and on Friday we have the top 5 Xbox games.
X gonna give it to you.
Nick's gonna get into this and not hopefully throw stuff in people's faces all episode.
So make sure you follow us, like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Subscribe, like,
all that jazz.
all that jazz.
And check out the description for any links that we have for today.
And email us ImprovGamers@gmail. And as always,
game on.